Being an employer of labor is a noble thing until the laborer has another labor. Welcome to Office Talks with Nnenna Madu, where the boardroom meets the break room, and you know the gist is brutally honest. 9 to 5 versus side hustle. Let's talk about the combination for a minute. Because this thing where we are doing a full 9 to 5 and still running a side hustle, wow. How are you guys honestly coping with this particular thing? For me, I have never really had to juggle a proper side hustle with my 9 to 5, even while I was working. Maybe it's because I was too busy giving my all to the organization I worked in. Or let me rephrase that. I did the little I could. I registered a company because I had a dream. I did some online workshop. I sold digital products here and there, but it wasn't full blown double life like we are living with our side hustle plus our 9 to 5. So when I see people doing their 9 to 5 and still pushing sales, chasing customers, and running a whole brand on the side, I understand why, because this economy is not smiling. But I'm also genuinely curious about how they are doing it. The real question for me is, we all agree that multiple streams of income has almost become a survival strategy, right? But my real question is this: how do you balance your 9 to 5 with your side hustle, and where do you cross the line? Because I honestly don't think anyone is giving 100% to both. That's for those people that have 9 to 5 and have side hustle too. It's more like 60/40. And depending on the day, that 60% can switch sides. It can be for your side hustle, and then tomorrow it can be for your 9 to 5. But it can't be 100% for the both. Some days your 9 to 5 gets the best of you. Other days, it's your hustle that you are more emotionally present for. When your body is at work, but your hand is at your hustle, let's be honest with ourselves. Some of you are physically in the office, but mentally you are with your customers, calculating how many sales you've closed, thinking of the numbers of orders you still have to process, planning content in your head. Does that ring a bell? Some people even use office internet and office time, office tools to run their side hustle. If this was your company and your staff did that to you, how would you feel about it? So I'm always asking, where exactly do we cross the line? How does this affect the employer who is paying you? How does it affect the quality of work you are delivering? And if everybody is building their own thing during office hour, who becomes the laborer? My personal stance on this is that this is just my personal belief and not a law. If you know you must have a side hustle, then you also have to accept that you're signing up to work almost round the clock. Do your 9 to 5, then resume your 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. for your hustle. Because at the end of the day, your employer is already giving you hands on experience, hands on training, whether you like them or not. That exposure is building you. So while you are there, try not to use their property or their resource to fund your own dream. Don't use office internet as your business data. Don't use office time as your personal marketing hour. For me, it's a principle thing. That same side hustle you're growing may one day become another person's 9 to 5. And life has a funny way of circling things back to us. For people who feel pressure to have a hustle, now let's flip to another group. There are some people who desperately want a side hustle because it feels like everybody has one. But the only thing and the only work they really understand and can do well is that 9 to 5 that they're already doing. And you know what? There is nothing wrong with that. It's not by force to be a business owner. Don't let anyone deceive you. You can choose to be an entrepreneur, someone who is making waves inside the organization that employed them, building something powerful for that company from within. You can negotiate good terms. You can ask for some form of ownership or commission if you're bringing solid value. Don't let pressure drag you into a side hustle that will drain you, distract you, and disturb your peace, especially when you know you are actually a dedicated person in someone else's business. Some people are not wired to be the creative hustler that everybody is making them to be, and that is okay. Your mind may genuinely see your 9 to 5 as a safe place, and there is nothing wrong with that. Not everyone will be a business owner, and I'm saying it again. What you can do is to create impact where you are, negotiate better terms, and find ways to make money within that structure. Growing your money doesn't always mean start a business. If anybody told you that, that is not my own personal stance. You don't have to think about that the only way to grow your money is only when you start a business. Even when it comes to growing your money, it doesn't always have to be starting a side hustle. There are digital options, there is money market, there is investment, there are treasury bills that you can use. Sometimes that's more aligned with your personality than opening a business that will stress you, swallow your savings, and still steal your peace of mind. Because many 9 to 5 jobs comes with NDAs anyway, and they come with non-complete clause. So if your side hustle is basically a copy of your employee's business, you might be slowly walking into a lawsuit. So over to you, my listeners. How do you navigate your 9 to 5 and your side hustle? Does it affect your performance at work? Are you still hitting your targets? Is your company even aware of your side hustle? What's the policy that they have in place? What's the policy where you work as regards to side hustle? And if you're an employer of labor listening to this, how has this side hustle era affected productivity in your workplace? Please send me the gist to nnennamadwabom@gmail.com. And if you have any stories that you want to share, you can be sure that we can feature it on this platform. Just send with the right subject to nnennamadwabom@gmail.com. Also, for collaboration and sponsorship, and if you'd like to be a guest on our podcast, we have topics for you. Simply send an email to nnennamadwabom@gmail.com. Don't forget to subscribe, to like, and to share this post. I want to hear from us. All of you that are doing 9 to 5 and doing side hustle, how do you do it? Come and teach me so that myself I can learn. So guys, see you guys later. Don't forget, this is Office Talks with Nnenna Madu, where the boardroom meets the break room, and the gist is brutally honest.